Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all keeping well on this sunny day for a change. Sunny but bloody cold. But yet again, it is December, so you can't really expect anything else, can you? Right, I'll bring Mark in. I've got Mark in as earworm today.
Hi everyone.
I think things are getting, well, not back to normal, but people are working different shifts, and I know Dale is very, very busy at the moment, so I'm going to leave him to get on with his work. Right, I'll stick Mark back in the background and I'll show you what we're going to be doing. So on Saturday, I went out and picked up a load of sycamore. So I've cut a piece up this morning, processed a piece this morning. So that's the piece that's on there. It's about 15 inches diameter. It's just over 2 inches thick. This bit here is where there was some bark. So I might just leave that flat bit there. We'll see how we go. If I go all the way down to make it all round, it's going to cut the bowl size down to about 14 inches probably. So I might leave that bit. A couple of interesting things. There's a bit here where a branch was growing out, and also another bit here where a branch was growing out. And also around this area, because this has been sitting outside air drying. It has been covered, but obviously at some points the cover's been off, and it looks like we've got a bit of dampness got in, and it's a bit on the black side, just around the areas on here. So I think it's going to have some quite interesting grain in this one. So I'll not bother rounding it off, seeing how that flat bit's there. I'll just get straight on and start putting some shape into it. We are spinning at around about 650 at the moment. I'm going to use my Robert Sorby titanium coated swept back grind gouge to start off with, and on we go. Right, Mark, you want to let us know who's in?
Yep. Right. So we've got Paul Lockwood in at first place today. Wood Wizardry by Colin, Vivi Woodshed, DJ Turning, Steve Fleming, Robert Dolman, Richard RJK Spinning Wood, Miss P's Wood Turning, Mike Q Retired, Wilminster, Midnight Joker, Malcolm Douglas, Leroy 500, JP Woodwork, Jennifer Strawton, Ian Leonard, Hodgepodge Woodworks, Walking Owls, Doug Miller, David Miller, Die Proud, Circular Wood by Keith, Brent B. Croft, Barry's Wood Creations, Dr. Bob, Walking Owls, Robert Dolman, Hodgepodge Woodworks, Circular Wood by Keith, Doug Miller, Steve Fleming, Brent Beecroft, Michael Midnight Joker, Barry's Wood Creations. I know I'm repeating some of these, but I've switched between two lists.
All right, okay.
Ian Leonard, Die Proud, Good Life, the other day Die. I think that's it. Robert Dolman. If I missed anybody, do apologise. JP's giving you a super chat.
Oh, hi, JP. Thank you very much.
He says, Mum said practice piece, lol.
This one might not be a practice piece.
Henry Morgan's in.
Hey, Henry.
Benjamin's in. $55 in.
Right. Thanks very much for coming along, guys.
Question from Four King Owls.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what a diesel heater is like for the workshop? He's been looking at camper van diesel heaters.
I know Glyn uses a diesel run space heater, and so does Mike Walt, actually.
Got to be careful with carbon monoxide, haven't you?
Yeah, what Mike tends to do, seeing as how hot air rises, what Mike tends to do is leave his garage door. He's up and over. I think it's an open over.
Yeah, it is.
But he tends to leave his garage door open a couple of inches at the bottom.
So what speed are you going at there then, Wayne?
About 650.
Okay. Duncan the Demon Barber's just popped in. Hi, Duncan.
Hi, Duncan.
Ian Leonard's asking, what does the titanium coating add to the gouge that you're using?
About 3 times longer before you need to sharpen it.
God, that's looking pretty already.
Yeah, there's some lovely rays coming out of where the branch was in that particular area.
Spinning Wood Dodger says he's just popped in, but we'll catch up later. Bye all.
Thanks
See
for
you
popping
later.
in.
Thanks for popping in. Hi and bye. Paul Lockwood says, I think Steve Jones tried some of those titanium gouges. Yes, it holds the edge longer, but he didn't think it had such a good edge to start with.
I think I was saying the other day that when you're sharpening, basically it doesn't matter what grit you sharpen at. Like if you sharpen something at a 60 grit, it's going to be sharp. It's not going to be very fine, but it's going to be sharp.
Yeah.
If you sharpen something at 400 grit, it's going to be sharp. It is going to be very fine, but the difference is that you're not going to. It's not going to keep its edge very long.
Oh. I mean, I've in the past when I used to make knives, I've sharpened up to 32,000 grit, but that edge was a show edge for a competition, and it wouldn't hold it. It wasn't a working knife. I'd never sharpened a working knife up to that kind of edge.
No.
And it was a straight bevel, it wasn't a hollow grind. Oh, Pete, bless you. Pete Twisted Tree says he can't do comments on his tablet, and he's got both screens on his PC are hooked up to different computers. So hi all, he's watching in the background. Pete, thank you ever so much, because I know one of the computers is mine that he's hooked up to downstairs. So thank you ever so much for what you're doing. Steve Jeremiah's in. Hi, Steve.
Let's see, I was looking.
Ruby Clare's in. Hi, Ruby.
Hey, Ruby.
Mick Stratton's in. Hi, Mick.
Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm getting it just about to where I wanted. How much of the edge have I still got to do? I've got a wee bit of the edge to do. I'll get that done first, I think.
Patrick Hanley's in. It's a new name for me. Hi,
Hi,
Patrick.
Patrick. There we
Don't
go.
know if I said hello earlier, Hodgepodge, but hello, Hodgepodge. Hi, Harry the Beaver. Dare say he's there watching with us.
So I'm just doing a final finishing cut with my small bow gouge. Very fine cut.
Harry McDill's in. He's Harry the Galloway Turner. says hello, everybody.
Hi, Harry. You're from
Welcome
around
along.
this area?
He says Galloway.
There we go. I really went out to buy some sycamore, and I was really hoping it was going to be very bland for colouring. Oh well.
Oh. Couple of people want me to post a link from my live tonight, Wayne. Is that all right?
Yeah, of course it is.
Thank you. They only want it so they can beat Colin. Ian in the shed's in. Hi, Ian. Robbo's in. Hello, Robbo. Good day, mate. Says he won't be in long as it's bedtime down there.
Evening, Robbo. Hi, Ian.
Ruby's asked me what I'm doing tonight. I'm doing a Christmas tree. I may even pick up a skew to do it. And I'm doing a snowman, 3-piece snowman with a sphere jig. Might go all out and do a bit of colouring with the Christmas tree as well.
Ooh, there we go.
Baz is in. Bonjour, Baz.
Hey, Baz. Must be on his lunch.
Bonjour. Baguettes. Mange tout. C'est la guerre.
There we are. That's it. Sanded up to 240.
Hey, Wayne, if they're lucky tonight, they may get to meet Drilly's distant cousin.
All right then. Now, so what do you reckon? Should I wax this or should I oil it?
Oil, I think. Something that big, I think probably would suit oil better. That's just me. Brent, 8 p.m., mate. 8 p.m. UK time.
You can avoid all these stupid bloody metal stopper things in.
So, Paul, I won't be using the Drilly's distant cousin on the Christmas tree, but I might use it on the snowman. Ruby's asking why oil.
No particular reason other than just this smoke. Oh, it's nearly gone now anyway. I had a void here. I don't like using waxes when there's a void because the waxes can get in there and can sometimes be a bit of a nightmare to clean out.
I don't know about you. Sorry, go on.
Some of them can turn white as well, the waxes, if they're left in.
I was going to say my reasoning for it as well was sometimes I think bigger pieces just suit a more satin finish than a high gloss finish like you would get with a wax. Because that oil dries kind of satiny, doesn't it?
It does. You can build it up. I mean, if I wanted, I could put Danish oil on the top of this. And you can certainly build up Danish oil. So it does have a bit of a sheen, if you like, rather than a shine.
I didn't know you could do that. You could add two different types of oil on top of each other.
Yeah, of course you can. You can add wax. You can add wax on the top of Danish oil if you want. Once it's cured.
Didn't know that either.
I'm just quickly splashing on just a couple of coats on here. It is soaking in. This cures after about 24 hours. Lemon oil from Chestnut Products. That's what I'm using.
I heard somebody say on a live the other week, I think it might have been Paul actually, that lemon oil is made from lemongrass, not lemons.
Yep, lemongrass oil. Some lovely colours in this wood.
It looks it.
Like I say, sycamore can be a bit bland, and certainly bland this is not.
You always luck out with your sycamore, don't you?
Yeah, I tend to. So the piece I'm turning on Wednesday night, well, I'm going to be spending tomorrow and probably part of Wednesday having a mess about in here, setting up a couple of cameras purely for the VB. Because on Wednesday night I'm going to be using the VB with another piece of this sycamore. It's about 21 inch in diameter, maybe around about 3 inches deep. So that'll be going on the VB, and the piece that I'm turning is coming from a crotch piece of the wood. And I had a quick look when I picked it up on Saturday. I had a quick look, and it looks amazing.
Robert Robertson says Danish oil actually makes a great undercoat for lacquer once it's dry.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. Just have a quick look and see how much further I've got to take that down.
You've done it now, Wayne.
What?
Paul Lockwood says, I think Wayne better let me know when he goes and gets more wood. He'll tag along.
The thing is, Paul, I still don't get it for nothing. That's the thing. Much as I'd like to. Nope, there's still a bit here that's not gone.
Ian in the shed says he doesn't think he's seen you use the BB live. I've only seen him use it once.
The last time I used the VB was on the live, and that's when I did. That was during the summer when I did the that piece of Burr that I got from Keith.
Yeah, the one that beat you up a bit.
Yeah, it certainly did. Just going to give the gouge a quick sharpen.
Die Proud says he doesn't want to rub it in, but he gets paid to take wood away. Yeah, all right. Rub it in. Robbo's off. Night, Robbo. Sleep well, mate.
I tend to be one of these unlucky people who never gets that type of opportunity.
He says, Wayne, you've had an easy ride on your blanks ever since that U piece.
Yes, Keith, that piece was bloody hard.
So you had a Burr Elm piece, didn't you, that beat you up a bit as well, didn't you? Not
Yeah,
long
I
ago.
think I've still got another piece of that to go.
I was earworming for you when you were cutting that U. And we could, even the earworms, we could hear that it was rock hard. You were going through gouges like nobody's business as well.
Yeah, I know. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, I thought I did. I've got some tear out there, so I'm going to do another cut from the centre outwards just to see if I can get rid of that.
Keith says he won't tell you that he's still got 3 of those Burr pieces then.
Oh, nice.
Klondike has said something, Wayne, but I'm not going to read it out because I don't want to jinx it. So you know what it's about. Wayne and I have decided we don't talk about it because that way it doesn't jinx it. That's right, Paul, because if it does go, you've got to sit there and look at me. Nobody wants to do that. Ian in the shed says he's hoping to join a club when the world is fixed, but working 60 plus hours a week at the minute, as well as doing his masters, so he has no free time. And Ben Gammon says, except for watching lives, right, Ian?
Well, he's got to have some time off.
This is research. Di C's in. Hi, Di. 2 dies in the chat.
Right, let's just do a quick finishing cut.
Andy H is returning, Sin. Hi, Andy. Paul, the blank was only 2 inches deep to start with. It's not going to be a very deep bowl. Jamin says he did a side funnel yesterday. Is there a T-shirt for that? Don't think so, but there should be.
Yeah, design one, Ben. Right, let's have a look. I could probably take more out of the centre. Does it need any decoration?
There'll be letters.
No, I'm just leaving it like that. I didn't mean colour decoration. I meant,
All right, lines.
yeah.
$70 watching, Wayne,
Thanks very much, guys.
and you're only up to 38 minutes, so
Oh,
slow down.
right.
Slow down.
I've just got a little bit that's rough here.
Valerie Henschel's in.
Hey, Valerie. How are you doing?
Valerie says she woke up way too early.
Well, that's okay, Valerie. Watching me will send you back to sleep soon enough. There we go. And it's got some really nice grain in that. Right then, take it off. What I'll do over the next few, I'll get a photograph taken this afternoon, but over the next few days, I'll keep on adding. Come on, camera, work.
Queen made my heart jump then.
There we are. There it is. Yeah, over the next few days, I'll keep on adding on to the oil. I really like that bit there. I wish that was on the top. That bit there. But it hasn't come through very much. It's only come through a very small bit right at the bottom there.
That's gorgeous, though.
But it's got some really nice grain in there. I've left this bit here. There's a little bit there, and there's this bit here where the bark was. I've left that as well. So I can actually keep the size that I'm after rather than cut it down anymore. So that's us.
Joe Garofalo's in. Hi, Joe.
Hey.
Oh, Terry's in. Can we put Terry's link in for his channel?
Yeah, of course you can.
Right, Terry, TJ Turning. He's only 5 away from 100 people. Go over and check out his channel. Give him a sub. He's a really good wood turner. He's also going to be coming up with some really interesting stuff in the future. So go check him out. See if we can get him over 100.
Grand. So that's us, guys. Oh my God, that was short and sweet. Right.
Harry McDill says, could Wayne tell me where to buy wood in the DG area?
Where to buy wood in the DG area. There's a guy up at Glen Gap. If you have a look on Facebook under Natural Wood Products, I'm sure they've got a contact number, or you can send them a message. Where else to buy wood? The last couple of times I bought wood, it's stuff that's come up on Facebook Marketplace. The guy I went to on Saturday is down at Colvend. He's not a lumber merchant or anything. This is just it was a sycamore tree he took down on his property, which he's had air drying for 2 years. Yeah, the guy up at Glen Gap, Natural Wood Products, that's Deborah and, I'm forgetting his bloody name now. He's from the northeast, same as me. He's not cheap, but some of the wood he's got's very nice. I got some nice ash from him not so long back, and a nice piece of elm burr as well. Where else? I recently got some stuff from a guy over beside Dunsker. Again, he was advertising on Facebook. I just keep an eye on Facebook, tell you the truth. And see what comes up around this area.
Morlock would ask, what sort of price do you pay for your wood?
I try and pay as cheap as possible, but you've got to go with the market. The stuff that I bought across at beside Dunsker, that was ash that I bought, and I bought some silver birch as well, and that was about £35 a cubic foot. The stuff that I bought on Saturday was a bit more expensive than that, but I tend to buy it in lengths. I don't buy bow blanks. I tend to buy lengths of wood and do it all myself. I've got a pretty decent bandsaw, so I tend to process all the wood myself.
Ruby says that sycamore belongs to the maple family.
It does.
Doesn't look like there's any more questions.
Thanks, Lewis. Maybe if you stop turning small pieces, you could fill the hour. Cheers, mate.
We'll make sure he slows down for Wednesday night.
I'll tell you the truth, I may well slow down for Wednesday night. There was parts of this particular blank which were quite hard, to tell you the truth. I wasn't really expecting that. So the piece on Wednesday night, I think some of it may be troublesome since how it's a crotch piece. But we will see.
You could hear it tick, tick, ticking away as you were cutting that piece just now.
Yeah. And that isn't because I was getting a bad cut, because I was getting a pretty decent cut, but some bits were harder than others. Right, guys, I'm knocking on the head there. Call it the day. Mark's on tonight, as he's already said. Where he's going to be doing Christmas tree and some snowmen.
Yep.
And like you said, he might even be using the skew. I might be hiding behind the couch.
Thanks.
So
might I.
I think Keith's on tomorrow lunchtime, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Keith's tomorrow lunch. And then you've got Beard 16 tomorrow night.
Yes. What date is it?
Today is the 7th.
Oh, I'll not be in the Beards tomorrow night. We've got the Woodturning 360 club meeting tomorrow.
Yes, 7th. Tomorrow's the 8th.
Yeah, but it's our club meeting tomorrow night, so I'll be in on that. I don't know if anybody noticed the picture I put up on Saturday. I got the cover photo on the World of Woodturners. Yes, well chuffed. Absolutely.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you. I originally put that photo up into the World of Woodturners a few weeks ago, and I got one of the guys who helps with organising the cover photo, Marshall Grove, got in touch with us and said the picture size is too big, the pixels are too big. So I sent him an email the other day and said, if I cut the pixel size down, can I send it back in? And because he said if it had been the right pixel size, it would have got the cover photograph. So I sent him an email and said, if I cut the pixel size down, send them back in, would you consider it? He said, yeah, on you go. So I did, and they got cover photograph. Well chuffed.
Yeah,
well deserved. There's some gorgeous pieces go on the cover of the World of Woodturners. There really are. No, Paul, you don't get paid.
It's just the fame and adoration.
if you imagine people getting paid for that, they put 365 different cover photos up every year. It's not that type of thing. Right, that's it. I'm off. I'm going to grab a bite to eat, seeing as how it's just past me lunchtime, and I will. I'll probably be in Mark's tonight.
Yep. I'll send you
And
the link later.
I will. I'll see you then. And if I don't see you then, I'll be back on Wednesday night on the VB. If I
Do
can
not
find.
miss Wednesday night, people. He doesn't use it often. When he does, it's impressive. And the VB.
Yeah, and the VB as well. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Right, guys. Well, I've hit the button. That's it.